So first I will share a public case. Since the private case, due to confidentiality, I cannot share. But I'm going to share with you a public case at the level of society. This is the actual case on sustainable fishery. You see this, right? No? Yeah. Okay. This is a case that in Upper Gulf, Mexico. And what's the issue? Well, the issue is originally there were a lot of fish, plenty of fish, but humans show up, right? And not only one, but you have a lot of fishermen coming into the space, fishing a lot of fish. So a huge decline of fish was the problem. So the government had a top-down policy using quota, saying that you can only fish 1/3 of the fish. Because of this top-down regulation caused a lot of social riots. The fishermen were saying, what about my livelihood? So there were a lot of resistance to that policy. That was the unintended consequence of the original policy, caused a lot of social unrest. So, government imposed the quota, fishermen and local buyers react with anger resistance. The NGOs and government came in with predetermined solution on how to fix the problem, but were rejected with mistrust. This happened with also a lot of top-down kind of solutions, right, being rejected without consulting the people who get affected. So our team and the Academy for System Change were invited to help facilitate this difficult situation. First, we had to let go of our own agenda and begin a deep listening and inquiry process to sense the system. So I'm going to quickly walk through the map. At least you have a sense of how to read this map, but I'm not going to go through detail. First, I want to introduce you another system language we have not been talking about yet. It's something called stock and flow diagram. So what you see in front of you, this box is called a stock. Think of it like a bathtub, right? Like here, this stock is a juvenile fish. So, and this is a flow rate. This is like the valve, 水龙头. So opening up that valve, the more regeneration rate, the more birth rate of the little fish, the more fish in egg, they come into the stock of juvenile, the baby fish. After some maturation time, maybe 2 years, 3 years, they become the big adult fish. And the fish didn't stay here all the time, right? They would die, and sometimes they die naturally, and so the mortality rate, they flow out. So think of this like water coming in, and it goes up, and then over some time they become a big adult fish, and they can die, and they can flow out. That's how you read a stock and flow. In addition to that, you have more. This is quantity. It also affects the price. When you catch a lot of fish, either legal or illegal, you put it on the market, it will depress the price. When the price goes down, less income, less stability, costs me to fish even harder. That's another powerful price vicious cycle. Less price costs me to catch even more quantity, right? And that's a problem in the system. Ideally, we wanted to have a good price, good margin, so we don't need to catch so much. But the system was stuck in a trap, in a vicious cycle. More than that, when fishing harder, the type of gear they use causes a lot more habitat damage, which reduces the healthy ecosystem. Start using system map to identify where is higher leverage and where is lower leverage. And then this part is how do we collaborate with the market side? The type of fish I catch, if it's sustainably catch, can I through certification, I get a higher price premium? Can I work with Walmart and other big retailer and increase that sustainable fish demand and raise my premium? It's your spaghetti for dinner. Yeah, it's a very big messy map. So typically we want to reduce it to create a simplified map for communication. So this is a simplified map of that big messy map. And the story goes, the more I can sustainably catch my fish, the more income it gets stabilized, the less polluting activity I would do, which create more healthy ecosystem, leads to regenerate more fishing stock. When the ecosystem is healthy, I can do more ecotourism, brings more income, This generates more problem benefit, allows more people who are willing to do conservation and the 1% catch share idea I mentioned to regenerate the fish stock. So I just say the whole big map in less than 2 minutes. This is sort of your elevator pitch. When we create a big complicated map, it's quite important to distill the key essence and create a version that describes your theory of change. And this is what looked like in the actual room. You can use this map. So we use this map to help 5 large foundations like the Walmart Foundation, the Moore Foundation in the US to come together in a big circle of 40 people and use the map here. You see there's a map here and small group dialogue and large group discussion to form a shared strategy, a collective 5-year collective impact funding strategy. Right? You can use the map to do strategic planning. You see this map here, we can print out a large map, you can start put sticky on the map. Who is working on what? First, you have an awareness, who is working on the same issue, and maybe we can collaborate instead of reinventing the wheel. That's one insight. Another insight is nobody's working here, yet according to our systemic analysis, this is an important leverage to close that feedback loop. Therefore, it could guide our new strategy, where to invest for the system to change. So in a workshop, here are some of the questions you can design. Seeing self, where is my work? If it's not on the map, where would I put it? What is my theory of change? We can also see between you and me, how does my success depends on your success? So instead of being competing and being adversary, enemy, we see how we are all interdependent and how we can become partners. And going from you and me to seeing the larger whole. What's our shared vision? Key indicator of success. The map should be able to show that. What are the key barriers hinder our progress? Where are the high leverage point for realize our shared vision? And very important, ask who else is missing that we need to bring into the room next time. So the map is a living map. You can never capture the whole picture, but you can continue to improve it by engaging more stakeholders into the room.